in the blue color, we've got an entertainer. It's EoD. He's going for the war console. Let's go.
The builder. And in the red, we have Chechospros 2017 playing his colony.
Hey, he's playing normal. There is actually no crazy amount of harassment with the chopper, which is what I would have expected, to be honest. The chopper going after the grunts, then the skit gets on, and you know, you just kill all 4 starting grunts or something. Pretty brutal. But having to deal with the warlord, it's not that much of a deal, honestly. Especially with EoD not being able to upgrade that generator. This shouldn't be a big problem for Chechos unless he overexpands.
Yeah, if he might. He's looking at some of those minis here, but we'll see. We'll see. You're right though, if he overexpands this when there's a leader already on the field, it's a GG. Well played. Oh man, he's going straight for the kill. That
oh yeah.
Yeah. The warlord is going straight for the main. Oh no.
Oh, there's gonna be a raid camp. That's interesting, because if you can get out a bunch of Goliaths, they're actually really good against the heroes. So you go double Goliath, okay.
Okay. We can see it happening.
It's got no chill, but that's fine.
He's gonna have to really stun lock the warlord here to keep his base from losing some health. You know what I mean? And yeah, the builder is here to tear down your buildings.
Good news, of course, for Chechos is that he's got the skit chopper, and the hero can't touch that.
Yeah, it looks like he is just going to be focusing the extractor here. Good ramp, but that's going to give him a free hit.
Ow. It's not that painful, actually. Already half the shields are gone.
Vortex?
That is
yeah,
a vortex.
It is. Oh, that's so dirty.
That's a guaranteed kill.
Yeah.
Healing where?
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's really good. But he uses the slam, which is going to negate the healing completely with that AoE damage.
A ram, maybe? It's not back yet. The gen is definitely toast.
Maybe he's microing.
Well, actually, you know, this is gonna be fine. Host, this is incredible. The hero first has been defeated, I think.
Oh my gosh, EoD. No.
With
There's
one chopper.
EoD's base. Yeah.
And now on the other side, of course.
Oh my gosh, one chopper defeats a warlord.
That's the most cost-effective unit in the game.
This is not looking good for EoD.
No. EoD is struggling to get his mini bases going. He's got just a bunch of grunts. You know, grunts are really good against Goliaths, actually, but you need a stupid amount of them.
Yeah, you need definitely more grunts than how much you paid in the Goliaths.
Yeah.
So, looks like we do have a defense coming here from EoD. That would be a really good ramp, but
doing the animation cancel, so good.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, no, the ramp's coming in. That's a great point there. If he's animation canceling, those units are gonna. Oh my gosh, they shredded that building. Looks like.
Yeah, guys,
This
basically.
chopper survived again.
It's a monster, and
gosh.
you know what he'll do? He'll go send him heal. It's Frontier after all. But yeah, guys, the Goliaths, you just do an attack, you move them, you attack again. You attack like 20% faster or so. Huge win against EoD here for Chechos. Great to see a new face performing so well. He's doing it again!
EoD does he's a one trick, I tell you.
This is the only reason he's good. Confirmed. He can totally not beat people in macro.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, they agree on the matchup. Shipmaster for both.
Yeah.
Guys, EoD is number 2 on the ladder, okay? So he knows what he's doing.
I couldn't tell if that was your intro or if you were just saying he was number 2 on the ladder.
He is
But
actually
over
number
in
2.
the red, we have Chechospros playing a shippy.
I'm sorry, I thought we're not introing them because it's the same leader.
It's okay. We did it anyway. We don't need no silly intro.
Fine.
Fine indeed. I mean, that last match was pretty fine. They slapped each other around for a couple minutes, and one of them had big alliance.
No, Chechos is actually double buying the mini, so this is... it opens up the ghost play, Hosty. But at the same time, that hero is gonna be scary. It's already halfway across the map.
I like ghosts.
Ghosts like you too.
Yeah, they do. That's why they haunt you. Or something like that.
Something like that.
I mean, these ghosts just splatter you, so it's kind of different.
Yeah.
Same
You
thing.
know, I actually played some ODST firefight, and the most OP thing in it is ghosts, because they can you can ram all the heavy flood, and it's just they die. The tank forms even.
I haven't played any of the flood firefight yet, so.
Yeah, I kind of expected them to not just topple over, you know, and like with their mass to block you, but no, you just actually run them over 5 at a time if you want to.
They're not hunters, so.
They're not hunters. It's kind of trivializing the game, though.
Yeah. Speaking of stuff going on right now, trivially, we do have EoD as always going War Council first, and he is trying to take out Chechospros' extractor right now. He's almost got it, but this is similar to what we had last game. We may see an extraction to heal it, but we have no defenses, so it wouldn't really do too much. But, I mean, he has both mini bases, so he can just build it all back.
Well, it was enough to get vehicle shielding going, but now Chechos has no power. You know what that means?
You know he is a true Mexican Halo Wars 2 player. He has built a power extractor on his mini.
He has to.
I know, I just had to make the meme, so.
Yep. Well, that will allow him to keep... Oh! Oh, he canceled the other gen. Oh, and he gets the ghost. Yep, that is very painful. Seems to have happened before it got the shield.
Paying himself back. A lot of weird games today, if you noticed.
Yeah. EoD's animation canceling the hero. It's so good.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so dirty. He's gonna get 2 buildings here, but the thing is that, you know, he's spending all this time trying to take out a harvester, and Chechos has built like 2 more over on his minis.
That's true, but in the energy game, EoD's partner Seb has already 2 power extractors, the second one upgrading soon, no doubt. Got turret to defend himself. He's got an expo!
What?
That's
What is
dirty.
going on? He's just staying at home macroing,
Yeah.
you know, while this is all going on.
He's slicing and dicing the ghosts up. This is tough.
Slice and dice.
Technically, the ghost should beat the shippy mech ship face, right? But you have to stay at range. The moment this guy turns around and slaps you, your ghost is dead. So you build up to a nice count, and whenever he comes close to you, you ram him. That will... Oh my god.
So, EoD is saving up, he still has 2 leader powers. Like, just chilling. He hasn't used any yet. And yeah, don't worry, I see that expo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the builder is doing the classic building.
Well, this will give him a lot of leader power points, building up to, no doubt, beam and... not extract, sorry. Displacement and spirit support.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Spirit support is what he's waiting for.
Key leader powers.
I mean, Spirit Support would take out all those ghosts, and it would shred all of those grunts. So
it takes care of everything tier 1. Like, this is why Shipmaster can actually stay in tier 1 a little bit longer than the other leaders, and, you know, get that expo going in tier 1. Because you get that drop, and you've got some real good tier 2 units in there.
Yeah. I mean, the veterancy alone, like, oh, it's so good.
Exactly. And the support ship itself stays around for a really long time.
EoD is at 3rd point already. He hasn't spent a single one yet because he hasn't needed any.
Oh, that's why he does. It's a signature.
Saves up his point and just micros the honor guard. He's going for another extractor.
I don't think he'll get it. There's too many ghosts.
Yeah, it's way too many ghosts here. I will say though, he can extract if he gets attacked.
Yeah, and the other thing that he gets done with this is distract the ghosts from that base, so he'll build up to that 4th point slowly but surely. I'm thinking he will lose this base. Maybe he'll get out the engineers though. I mean, the ghosts are absolutely terrible at trying to target that thing down. Their projectiles are just not fast enough to actually hit. If you even slightly wiggle that engineer.
So I just saw EoD did have an Apex on that base. It's not going to heal up fast enough, unfortunately, so it will be dead.
Oh yeah, with that many ghosts.
Yeah, he's sacking it.
Yeah.
He did just build his 3rd though back on his side of the map.
I mean, all of these buildings, so he still gave him the leader power XP, so it's good enough.
It really is a lot. I mean, he's pretty far ahead in the leader point game, not by much though. Not as much as I thought he was gonna be. He's only like probably like 40% higher, it looks like, on the bar. But it's just because Chechospros is building so many ghosts here.
How often is it that you get tier 2 before your opponent and have 2 bases on them?
Apparently, for EoD, it's a normal day.
He'll have to cancel that base, but he lets it finish, of course, gets that XP from that too. And you know what, with the 4th point coming in seconds from now, he might be able to save it, maybe.
Ooh, that would be...
Ah, no, never mind.
Yeah, it's in the red bar. A Spirit Support drop would not save that. Those ghosts would actually... I mean, they would sacrifice themselves, but they could kill the Spirit Support. They would all die, though. None would live.
Yeah, many would die, for sure.
On EoD's base here. That will be a great defense, stripping some of these units out of the way. If he drops Spear Support right here, he will completely defend. But he goes for a beam, and an extract comes down. It only takes away the initial drop of the beam.
Oh, yeah, the beam. I expected that beam to kill more, honestly.
Yeah, me too. That was a very, very good extract.
We've had the drop. It's just on the other side of the map.
Spear Support is yeah, that was kind of an interesting place. I guess it was just there to defend the honor guard to finish up the base.
Oh yeah. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You don't want to get caught by these ghosts.
Holy ghosts!
Yeah,
why do you have so many?
Extract. He's definitely overdoing them. I think it's just confidence from having the map control, but he doesn't really have the map control. I mean, look at EoD. On 2 bases, 3 gens.
He can't even hurt the hunter.
Nope.
It's at full health still. Yeah, the damage from the ghosts is not enough. There's no way that EoD can push with that many ghosts.
Yeah, dude, the play here is to mass ram the elites. Because they would die, but the hunter, not a chance.
Yeah, there's no way he can even hurt the hunter.
Not with the engineers. Maybe with the earlier ghost count when he had still all of them, but
yeah,
it's not impressive enough anymore. Honor guard is better than the red honor guard.
Yeah, those Rams though are gonna catch it off guard, as you might say. Oh, a locust. Okay, EoD is just gonna do some building killer action here.
Those are very vulnerable to ghosts, so you'll have to be careful.
Yeah, looks like Chechospros is going around here. Oh no, he's coming back for the fight potentially. What's this here? Oh, he's going for the defense. Both players may meet up here over at Chechospros' second base. Oh my gosh, EoD's army is so disgusting. It is barely anything. That's the best part. You know? He has a lot of units scattered around. There's the ram you were talking about.
Oof.
The heal does not save it fast enough. A sec. That's the first spear support here from Chechos onto the field. Spear support versus spear support. Who will win this fight here? One player does have a shroud though in the mix. That may help out block some projectiles.
Yeah,
from
it
the
blocks
hunters.
the hunters. Yeah, so good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Pro is now down to 43 population from that engagement. He's gonna have to back up. Big unit cluster going on from EoD here. He does have enough to drop the next spirit support whenever he wants.
He might even do that. All he needs to do is like lose one unit, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these grunts.
Does he have grunts? Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's to capture the power nodes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Excellent play going on right here. We already see the
There it is.
Reaver. The Reaver's getting targeted here. Great choice from EoD. We have a 1-star honor guard in the mix.
Yeah, it's already gotten a lot done, but these Reavers are actually wrecking the air units, not the startup ones though.
Wow.
The
we
beam!
have a beam coming down. We need to see it extract right now or a teleport. Oh,
I think it might be on cooldown, Hosty.
Oh my
Yikes.
god.
He lost all the air support, but the ground units stay alive and they're
He quit
healing.
anyway.
And he won anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could tank it. It was like 12 population to 70 right there at the end, even after the beam happened. Yeah, absolutely great game from EoD. We are going to go into game 3, 1-1.
Alright. There is no hero being made by EoD. That's weird.
The man is mixing it up.
Yeah, he's playing Isabel. Looks like a macro game, Hosty.
Ooh, I like it. I mean, it is a good map for it. Over in the red, though, we have Chechospros 2017. Playing as Cutter. Cutterino.
Yeah, once again with the early watchtower, interesting.
Yep, it looks like he's going to be trying to take that back mini here. For those of you who don't know, you can, if you're UNSC, you can use your watchtower to take the back mini because you are down one, you know, versus UNSC versus Banished, you're down 1 unit at the start of the game because you only get 2 Marines instead of 3 Grunts. Interesting play though, because that watchtower actually did not come up on time. He built it a little bit too early, and he's not going to be taking that back mini there.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's so interesting, because it would have to happen after that generator if you make it. Whereas if you loop your Marine around, it's way easier to grab the mini, and you save some money.
He would have had more, you know, minerals in the bank, so to say. EoD is going hard macro. He is going tech 2.
He actually made a Jackrabbit? What?
He made a Jackrabbit and he has 2 gens. He has 0 minis until just now.
Okay, Warthog game. Or maybe not. Maybe he just makes a Spartan. Yeah.
That's true. Just go Alice and slap.
It's very hard to make Warthogs work against Cutter. First off, you get them stolen by the Spartan. Secondly, you got the ODST drop that nails them. Then you've got the Diego.
Diego boy.
For those who don't know, that's the veteran Cyclops. It's called Diego.
We name our units here.
Yeah, I forgot to point that out in the Shipmaster game. That drop from Shipmaster is actually full of named characters. Oh well.
Yep. Yep, named by the Halo Wars 2 community. And we just refer to it. So, we didn't actually name him.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Just kick
didn't we name the unicorns though? I don't know.
Yes. I think
I'm not sure.
it happens. Who cares? They're named. Deal
Yes.
with it. Looks like we do have Chechospros going into Jerome. And EoD only has 600 power right now. That's kind of low for being 3 minutes into the game. He did he upgraded everything. Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
The builder.
Yeah, he is the builder. He upgrades everything as needed, aka all the time. You know, the more you upgrade, the more money you get. So he's going for a really hard T2 boom here. That's going to be a great option for him. I mean, because, you know, his opponent already has a leader out. Why try to get a leader out late when you can just absolutely dominate them in the later game?
Don't know see how I feel about these early jackrabbits. They're not really getting that much done, and they'll just be killed.
Oh yeah, they're dead.
So
Goodbye.
expensive.
Why isn't he targeting? There's the jackrabbit. He walked in front of a bullet. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Jackrabbits are not the way unless he actually went for accelerated assembly, which is only like 25, you know, supplies off. So it's not crazy. It's not really something you get until later on in the game, except if you want to mass units right then and there. Oh wow, EoD put a unit on hold position next to a Spartan that he saw was there. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, that may have just been a misplay.
Maybe he's just trying to distract it from going to the base or something, but yeah.
Are we third point? I think we're third point.
What?
Because we do have a Spartan coming up to the base.
He did capture 3 power nodes,
Yep.
so I'm not
There
surprised.
it is.
That is
All right,
very
on
early.
top of the garage. That is not good. That garage is already dead. We are gonna have to see EoD doing something crazy right here and now. Turret's already half health on the base. All units are coming into the main. I saw the classic all units command. He saw that his opponent had nothing at the main. Let's go do some damage.
I bet Chechos vicious. He had gotten himself the grenades there. That's gonna do nothing.
That's not gonna do that much. No,
Yeah, Mac is extremely focused on the center. So
Yeah,
where you see that impact, that's where it would really do a lot. And the higher levels do get a lot better with AoE, but not the first one.
Yeah, the first one you use on one unit or one building, and that's it. You cannot target 2. Just because how targeted that center mass is.
Dude,
And I
Chechos
don't even
might
think
knock
it's perfect
EoD out here.
center either.
He's got grenades
I think-
now.
Oh man. And he is slamming. Interesting slam because it didn't really do much damage to the turret here. He's just gonna leave a mine, like you were saying, on that turret. Walk away.
Ooh.
Ooh. Great defense from EoD here, actually.
Alice doesn't have any upgrades though, so she'll have to hide in the garrison.
Oh wow! So we do have the T2 upgrade here from Alice. Well, Tech 1 upgrade going into T2. Oh, that's Jerome. Ignore me.
Yeah, he's also good against vehicles with that laser, so he does more damage against vehicles than he does against other units.
We got some fake news units on the field. Half of this is fake, half of this is real. Diego dropping in on top of the units. He doesn't know which one to shoot though.
I shot the wrong one for a second, but we'll take down at least one Warthog, and yeah, Spartan is probably gonna want to jump onto the Warthog there.
Very keen eye. EoD able to spot which one's real, which one's fake, just by looking at which one does damage. Oh my gosh! That slam just destroyed everything that Mr. Pro Man had on the side of the field.
Really good fight from EoD, making it work with the Warthogs, even though his base was getting ravaged this whole time. Awesome stuff.
Excellent. Yeah, I mean, he did lose like 3 buildings, but he's like, you know what? I build back. And it's just, he just does it. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
He's known as the builder for the
Marines
reason, you know? His buildings just work.
work for.
As some may say, they're built different.
Oh my god.
We do see CT Marines out. That's going to be some serious extra damage here. This is why you can't go hogs against Cutter. The CT Marines do a lot of damage along with Diego. Well, the regular Cyclops is inside the army. They will shred you.
Yeah, then you add
On
Diego, then
Bedrock,
you add
especially.
the carpet bomb, you add even your Spartan is better against vehicles. So Kato
Yeah.
really has everything going for himself there to put a stop to vehicle play.
Yeah, we may have to see. I don't know if he goes into T3, we could see some Scorpion play, just because Scorpions are decent now.
Yeah, that's a lot harder to stop than Warthogs.
Yeah. Looks like we do have EoD pushing here. He does have the Alice upgrade now with the chain gun. She's going to do some serious damage. She's like a moving Warthog now. Damage of a Warthog, but better. Ooh, that's a straight push to the main. Are we going to see some sort of drop going on here? What is the accomplishment
ODST
here?
is available, and there we go.
Oh, wow.
Catches every single unit.
Yep, slammed and ODST dropped
Mine.
on top.
Oh, Diego
and
holding them in
Diego
place.
Ooh, 3 of those units are dead. Unfortunately, 2 of them were fake.
It's
Like we,
You know, EoD didn't have many units anyway, so it's kind of fine. He's left with
Yeah.
one Warthog now.
I mean, this is something UNSC does all the time, is spam Cyclopses. You'll see it a lot. If it's a Consano versus UNSC, she basically, all of T2 just has to build Cyclopses. Because your opponent's just going to go Hogs, and if they go Hornets, you just go CT Marines. Like, it's so difficult in those matchups, but when you're playing as Cutter, it makes it a lot easier because your Cyclopses run faster, so they are barely faster than a Warthog, and if you get shock rounds, your Cyclopses are faster. So, why
Infantry
not?
upgrade 1. Make him even better.
Ooh. This is a really good position for Chechos right now. I will say, however, he needs to keep this position up, or he's going to start losing because he doesn't have a second base.
Yeah,
UD's going to just start making more money.
That's a big problem, actually, but Chechos might be saving up for that 5th point to drop. It is time, and all he needs is a few hundred extra resources, so almost there, guys.
That drop could kill the base if he does execute it correctly.
Oh, that's
but he
not a
went
drop.
That's not a drop. Yeah, at all. That's a close air support. That's going to get negated.
What?
You can just, yeah, just throw your fake units underneath and then throw. Oh, Mag Blast. Huge Mag Blast. Kills 4
Yikes.
units.
The hero is
And the
down
hero.
too.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Warthogs
Yeah,
get away mostly unscathed, and yeah, the Kodiak and the Spartan will cover the rest.
What you're seeing right here is how you negate close air support. What EoD is doing is he's building watchtowers because watchtowers in the order of aggression are auto-targeted by units.
It gets better
than
hosting.
the base.
The hologram Spartan was tanking half the damage as well.
Yeah, like
That's insane.
you have more
Isn't that
reasons
so
to
good?
tank with close air as Isabel than you do for most UNSC. And if you're not, Isabel, you can use watchtowers. Spend 100 resources to tank a full thing of damage, It works.
That's-
And if it,
That needed to be the drop and not close air support. 100%.
yeah, that would have shredded. That was a very unfortunate misplay here.
I
from
know it's
Chechos.
tempting to not do it because there's a Spartan who's going to steal your tank, but the rest of the units are still absolutely worth it.
Yeah, I mean, he can even put his Spartan in the tank if he feels like his opponent's going to steal it.
You're completely right about that, yeah.
Yeah, because you are losing a Spartan. You can always jump out later, but you'll lose the unit. But, I mean, a Spartan in a tank is never a horribly bad thing. It's just not a great thing. Oh my gosh. Ooh, is that an ODST drop? It is. Big units being placed on the field as well here. This is a... I don't really know what to say, but this is not a great engagement for EoD. is not the best.
No, all he does is take out the ODST, so I think that's good enough, kind of. As long as he doesn't lose too many of the units. The shields are coming on for the Nightingale there, giving it a few extra precious seconds. Yeah, the ODSTs actually remain more or less.
Looks like Jerome is still at full shields in the back, chasing this army here. Yeah, so EoD is actually still in the lead population-wise. He just sent all of his Warthogs home to heal at the Nightingale like you were talking about. Look at that. Shock rounds. We have shock rounds. Those Warthogs are toast now.
Wait, what? No way. Chechos is in tier 3 just now.
Wait, what
That
did I see
can't be
then?
it.
That can't be it at all. You're right. What did I
don't
just
know.
see?
Did
The
the
Warthog
Sentinel
like
shoot?
slowed down to a stall. I don't know. Maybe it just had a bad movement. That I swore that looked just like shock rounds. But you know, it'll happen eventually. Maybe the game just glitched out. And,
Maybe.
You know. The
Well-
Warthog decided to e-brake.
EoD is on tier 3 as well, making tanks now. And they've got their shields.
I mean, the only answer to this now is, as both players are in T3, is Vultures.
Yeah, Vultures are super good against the tanks. They can pretty much one-tap them with the Vulture missile.
Absolutely. It looks like that's exactly what he's going to be doing on his second base. He does have an air pad out. No units
What?
being built.
Where
yet.
was that? There was a mag blast and it missed?
On?
It looked
It
like
was
he
on the
hit his
main.
own building. Which doesn't do any
What?
damage, but still, that's...
Oh, it's the well, because the radial is off slightly on the Mac Blast. That he could have just missed.
Okay.
It's like how Scatter Bomb's a little bit to I guess you could call it the east. I don't really know. Map has a compass.
True.
We do have a 1-star Spartan from EoD taking the defense. 4 Scorpions coming in to shred the one that was taken. We may see one being stolen again. No, he does not have jump yet, and the Spartan is taken out.
Tanks are insanely good against heroes. You cannot really take them on like that.
Yeah.
There was a
Izzy
time when you
tanks.
could, but thankfully those days are over.
Yeah, the era of tank is now. Tanks, oh my gosh, the buff to them that we got in the last patch was perfect.
Oh yeah, the game is so much nicer because you can actually kill people. And you know what, Hosty? I think this is a great time to point out that we've never ever had to enforce our 1-hour time limit.
Yes, we have.
In 2 tournament seasons. No way. Did we?
Yeah, we've done it once.
Once?
Just once.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Just once.
Sorry.
I have to recall which match it was, but it was on Bedrock.
Mm-hmm.
So,
My bad.
oh, you're fine. It was
Still, it's just one. Whereas it
yeah.
used to be a common occurrence every tournament. At
Oh
some
my
point.
gosh, yeah. Well, because you know, the patch made game-ending units like Vultures and Scorpions, so it was very needed. Kind of like how, if you play, for those of you who play Age of Empires, they have, like, Chinese have Fire Lancers, or, you know, with a siege unit you have Bombards, stuff like that, game-ending units, which is needed in an RTS game almost. Because someone's got to win.
Yeah, especially in these infinite economy games like Halo Wars 2 and Age of Empires 4, it's double
Yeah.
important.
Ooh. Looks like he will have to back up, even though he does have a lot of Cyclopses in that army. Shock rounds don't do that much to a unit that doesn't really need to move. It just needs to shoot. It's shooty McShootface.
Tetris is starting to have a lot of resources here, by the way. Curious where that's gonna
He
go.
is.
Like, EoD
Maybe
is...
he's gonna use both drop, like the drop and close air support at the same time.
Oh, okay.
a double whammy to take out a base, potentially.
It's very all in, but it might work.
I do not agree with that play here. He's putting himself in a really bad position against those tanks, going over there to destroy the one unit.
It's got the shock rounds now, but it's not going to be enough against that many tanks.
Yeah, especially if you know, your units are going to auto-target whatever you don't know. Ooh, great ODST drop on top of the tanks there. Diego drop in the back with a heavy metal going on top of the Scorpions. A jack going on right now, pardon me. That's a mag blast on top of his own army. Doesn't work like EMP, sorry, but oh my gosh, Chechospros is getting overwhelmed here.
Yeah, Cyclops
just
are
the
not doing
tanks.
anything.
We needed to see air. He's going double Cyclopses now, actually. He is not transitioning to air.
So I think this would work normally, but those are Isabel tanks.
Yeah. Oh my
We said
gosh,
this before, it's
shredded
very
out of the
difficult.
gate. Yeah, you have to switch to air. Vultures or even Hornets if you can't afford Vultures at this point.
You're gonna wreck that base, OC. This is nasty. Exactly the base killing potential that Halo was too needed. And EoD is gonna provide. Yeah, maybe we'll get taken down. I don't think Chechospros has any chance with that Spartan. It's gonna be a nice slam and a nice carpet bomb, but heal is here.
Great heal to counter that. Holy
Goes
cow, yeah,
right
that's
back
gonna
up.
be the game right there. That is an unstoppable army against 14 population.
Still, it is very nice for Chechospros to take off a game against EoD.
Yeah.
That is huge. It speaks to
Excellent
his potential.
performance. Seriously, and you took EoD to 19 minutes on a map where building is excellent. So, yeah, he just has to wait at this base now. So.
We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep hosting events. As we reach higher subscription goals, we can increase the prize pools of the events we host. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.